Or maybe
Sorry,
I need
I'm
to.
sending the link right now.
I'll bet you that'll do it. I think now you guys can hear me on the gun website side. Does that work?
Or maybe I need to.
I think I just fixed it.
I'll bet you that'll do it. I think now you guys can hear me on the website side. Does that work?
Yeah, there we go. All right. So now I'm gonna ask for a volunteer on my chat over there to be the scorekeeper. Now that you can hear me. All right. So without stalling it too much longer, which was first, the volcanic or the Gatling gun? Just call out your team.
Volcanic.
Okay, so now, no, number one, you're an idiot if you're calling out the answer because you just told it to the other team. Number two,
No, I said frog.
Yeah, I know you did, but everybody else just yelled out volcanic. So here's the thing. So yell out the name of your team, and that's how you find, that's how you ring your buzzer basically. But it was nut. It was Frog Chat. And I'm guessing
you're now. We got 5 for the rifle, and how many for that?
We're calling these 10 points. 10 points.
We got you guys by 15.
Okay, so what is an XP 100?
Pancakes.
We got pancakes. We got pancakes. So go ahead.
Wait, do we have to use a Remington bolt action pistol?
For
killing people.
Nope. Well, number one, you're in my chat, you're gonna get negative points for that kind of shit. I don't think that's funny. So what is it for?
For either handgun hunting or metallic silhouette shooting.
Well, that's what all bolt action pistols are for. What's the XP 100? I'll give it with bolt action pistol, but I guess it's a specific cartridge. So yeah, that's
21 fireball.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking for. So that's 10 points for the midnight side there. Do I get a what do you call it? Somebody listening to my chat that'll be a scorekeeper, or maybe the chat itself can be the scorekeeper.
Well, I know we got 15 and they got 10.
Yeah, right now it's 15 frog to 10 cakes. Oops. I meant 10.
I just mentally keeping track.
Well, it's going to get crazy here. No, it's going to get crazy. Who invented the 44 Magnum? I heard pancakes.
Elmer Keith.
Elmer Keith is correct. 10 points for pancakes. 10 points for pancakes.
You know it. That should be 20 points for the quick response.
All right, I guess I'll just keep track since somebody's doing it.
42.
The Spencer repeating rifle was produced until what year?
Frog.
Okay, frog.
1869.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good Googling. That's some pretty fast Googling there. That's fast internet. That's 10 to the, am I getting somebody to help over there? That's 10 to the frog, so that's 25 frog.
What's up, people? What's up, New York? Hey. Yeah, we got a full frog. All right. Or a full duck, whatever. Yeah, we're getting a little confusing working both chats.
What part did Carbine Williams invent in jail? What did Carbine Williams invent in jail?
I know this thing. Frogs.
Okay, who's just yelling out the answer? And it's frogs, though. So frog.
Ranger, go ahead. Ranger, go. It is the short stroke gas pistol.
Yes. So frogs. Another 10 points for frogs over there.
Yeah.
So that's 35 for frogs.
I'm a draw with my frog. What was the answer?
It was the short stroke gas piston. So Carbine Williams created a bunch of stuff while he was in jail for shooting who? Who did he shoot?
I don't know. Wait, say that again?
Who did Carbine Williams shoot? Why was he in jail? Okay, keep your teams in line. Who the hell keeps yelling out wrong answers? Pancakes? Got pancakes? I can barely hear you. Who and why? What? What was he? And he was... Can you guys hear him? Can the frog side hear him?
Yeah, I can't hear it. No, was it frogs? Did they get it wrong? You're playing.
Boom,
You're
10
cheating
points.
with the playing card.
10 points. Ding, ding, ding. 15 points for pancake side because he's using a good resource. So that's 35 points for cakes now.
Right.
So now it's tied up, 35 to 35.
I don't like this one bit.
Snap. So why don't we say the first person to bring a black powder rifle onto the screen? Black powder rifle. Black powder rifle onto the screen.
I don't have a black powder rifle, but here's a black powder.
Then you didn't
revolver.
win. Boom. What do we see on the pancake side there?
Right here, Thompson Center, black diamond. Tony has one revolver.
Yeah, we got a revolver. I said rifle. And what is it? Center. Center's a rifle, not the...
Tony's got a rifle.
Nope, we got it on the cake side. So that would be a 10 points. I don't know how those are less points than just a trivia question. But which came first? This is for 10 points. The Colt which came first? The Colt Peacemaker or the Winchester Yellow Boy?
Frogs.
Okay, frogs.
Good.
The Winchester Yellow Boy came first.
By how many years?
The Winchester Yellow Boy was in 1866, and the Colt Peacemaker was in 1873. So that's 7 years.
Look at that. Even by double checking, he's got all that Google knowledge right there. Boom, 10 points.
That's your bonus point.
45. That tied it back up.
That's bonus points, don't you think, G?
No, that's an extra test. Make sure you ain't Googling. I'm just making sure that this guy has to have one brain core tied behind his back. He's only got 10 people going against him. That's barely even yet.
I am not Googling.
I feel like there's an anti-frog bias going on.
There's not an anti-frog. You got P226 nut, and he's only got 10 people going against him. I don't think this is even tied up yet. Where was Garand born? Garand born. Where was Garand born? I heard. I don't know. What did I hear first? The chat is going to be this answer is going to be decided by my chat over there because that was.
You know it for sure.
Which side was it? Frog or pancakes? I'm waiting for an answer over on my chat over there. There's only 12 people watching mine, so there's only 12 judges really, and I'm one of them. Okay, it was pancakes. So.
What?
Hey, that's what it says. What am I supposed to say? What was it? Canada is correct. So that was 10 points. Yes, and that would be 10 points to frogs, which makes it 55 to 45. They took the lead with that one. Sorry, I'm saying it and typing because I don't have an assistant. Other game shows, there's a lovely assistant. Do I got a lovely assistant? I don't even have an ugly assistant. Which came first, the Colt revolving rifle or the Henry lever action?
Frog.
Do you guys know how to say pancakes fast? You should get ready to say it real quick. Frogs. What was the answer to this one? Which came first, the Colt revolving rifle or the Henry lever action rifle?
The Colt revolving rifle.
By how many years?
I'm not sure on this, but probably like 1 or 2.
Oh. Now at least you can feel a little better because he doesn't know what the span is between them. But you all should feel like punks because he just knows the shit on top of his head. So yeah, that's 10 points to the frogs. Yeah, because it's Roland. So if you don't want me to ask that kind of stuff, then he's just gonna mop the floors. What's your favorite handgun caliber?
Frogs.
Frogs. That was fast.
Frog.
What is it?
45.
All right, there you go. 10 points to the frogs.
And we picked a real handgun caliber, not some shitty handgun.
There was really no wrong answer since it was what is your favorite handgun caliber? What does CMP stand for? CMP?
Frogs.
Frog.
You know what? Here's the problem. I'm going to refresh my chamber side because even though it's superior tech, the sound is shit on it. So I'm going to go back and refresh here.
Who won that one?
I don't know. I think I'm going to give it to these guys because there's like 10 of you in the, or there's 10 of them, and there's like, you guys are mopping the floor with them.
Pancakes.
Waffles, pancakes.
Okay, see, now I can hear them better. So what does CMP stand for on the pancake side?
Pancakes.
Civilian Marksmanship Program.
All right, finally, 10 points over there. So now we got back to tying it up.
Cheaters, man. Fucking cheaters.
The revolver was created by Samuel Colt when he was how old? I heard pancakes first.
19.
Wrong.
Oh,
Go for bonus for that?
Who wants to answer that one?
I want bonus.
Frog?
Yeah, frog.
Yeah.
21.
Wrong. Oh man, you guys both suck. Kingpin?
You guys both suck.
Kingpin knows.
He was young.
he's furiously shuffling through his cards.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Somebody has to have the.
Kingpin, what's drop?
I'll leave that. I'll leave that one for a future one then.
No,
According to Lee,
keep going.
you should. You all are going to know this one on the top of your head, right? So it's just going to really be a matter of how fast you can push the button. According to Lee Precision, for 9mm, what's the max overall length in inches? I did hear frogs first.
No,
Pancakes. I heard pancakes first.
I heard frogs first.
I heard Roro talking before you even finished the question.
That was true, but then he said frog before, enunciated frog well before you guys said pancakes. But I'm waiting.
Roro said.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, good horse. You're a caliber, dude. What? You're the caliber, dude.
How long we waiting here?
I was talking to my wife. I didn't hear the question. The max overall length.
Oh, okay. No, now it's going to pancakes. Now it's going to pancakes. That was an obvious attempt at teamwork, but a failure. That was some sort of a volleyball thing where he got it all set up and ready for Dead Horse, who was texting, and it just fell on the ground. So pancakes. 1.169 is the answer. I don't know why the sound keeps dropping off, but yeah, that's 10 for the cakes, which takes them up to 75.
God damn it.
Why don't we say the first to bring on the stage multiple screens with holsters, more than one screen going with a holster? I only see nothing. I see one holster so far, 2 holsters, 3 holsters. I got them. We got them on pancake side. We got them on pancake side. Oh, they're all over the place on pancake side. That's where they're going to get you because you guys only have 5 people really. So that we're giving that to cakes. That's 85 to cakes.
I almost unplugged my freaking headphones trying to reach for them.
I was like, I know there's a holster within reach, but I don't know where it is.
We should probably go till the end of the half an hour mark here so it doesn't take up everybody's whole lives here. So in the movie Mad Max Fury Road, when Furiosa smashes the skull of the Warwig's trailer, what gun is revealed?
Frogs.
I heard frogs. Oh, nice. Oh, very good. So that's
Wait, what was it?
It was a Gen 1 Glock 17. So that takes the frogs up to 75. You're close to seeing where cakes used to be.
God damn it. You're only up by 10.
Yeah, well, 10 precious points that you don't have. The Sturmgewehr 44, better known as the MP44. What chamber was that chambered in? What cartridge was that chambered in? Frogs. I got rid of frogs.
It's 8mm 33.
Oh, that's totally wrong. Cakes? Yeah.
No, that's
Are they saying an answer over there? Or are they just all
what
looking
it's
at you?
chambered in. 7.92. That is the correct answer.
Nope, 79233. That's what Night Strike just said. So that goes to Cakes.
Yeah, but it's commonly called.
Oh, that ain't what I got written over here. And I don't know any other weird Nazi shit. So I know what's on my spreadsheet. And Night Strike had what was on my spreadsheet. So who is considered the father of modern handgun fighting, the modern technique? Cakes. I heard Cakes first.
John Cooper.
John Cooper is not correct. Frog?
Jeff Cooper.
Jeff Cooper is correct. I don't know who John Cooper is. Maybe his estranged brother.
Oof. That's rough.
So, yeah, they're going to have to deal with their own.
Oh, shit. I didn't see it.
You got 85 for the Frogs now. Oh, really? Well, we're not familiar with that. I'm going to have to refresh the chamber over here because I'm hearing dim hearing over here. The duck is shitty, but the chamber just has weak audio. Maybe it's because I got 3 strings running. All right. We got 4 more minutes. I don't know how many more questions we can get back into. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, what make and model did Dr. Jones use to save his life from the swordsman in the general trading market scene?
Frogs. Oh, good. Son of a bitch.
I heard Frogs first, and I did refresh the screen. Frog?
It's a top, the 1911.
Frog is wrong. Cakes?
1911.
It's not. He didn't even have a 1911 in the whole movie, so you know that's wrong.
It's not a 1911. It's not.
It was a pancake.
Yeah, you guys already said.
1917.
What? No, it's not. We're leaving that one. We're leaving that one.
Leaving it?
No, if you guys both get it wrong, we're leaving it for a future show or for somebody else to use.
It's either car model.
You guys don't. Here's what it ain't. Whatever you guys said, you're both wrong.
No, it's not. It's not a 1917 chamber and 45 ACV.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Wait, what did you say it was?
It's a barrel effect.
In 1917, a Smith & Wesson 1917 chamber and 45.
Correct. It is not that. It is not that, according to my spreadsheet right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you,
Fuck
a
you
wizard?
Fuck
You got
you
a
then.
spreadsheet? Maybe your spreadsheet's full of shit.
Oh, I see how it is. Oh, well, who has how many
Good.
points now? I don't know. I don't have an eraser, but I got a chalkboard.
I was going to say Smith & Wesson Mark II.
What is hardball a slang term for?
Pancakes.
Pancakes? I heard pancakes first.
Okay, now. Oh, go ahead, Abe. Full metal jacket, ball ammunition. Target ammo.
Yeah, all right. I'm down with that. There's probably a little bit more qualifying to that, but that's pretty damn close. So that's 10 points. What?
Like there's something about the bullet. I would think that there is something about hardball versus just ball ammo, right?
Okay. No, that's all right. You guys can challenge. What's your answer?
All right, the jacket.
What?
It's a copper jacket bullet.
Well, what did fucking P just say?
I'm Abe, not Abe.
I said, what did you just say? What did you just say?
Full metal jacket.
He said full metal jacket ammo. What are you guys saying?
He said ball ammo. He said ball ammo.
Especially a hardball full metal jacket. Come
He
on.
said full metal jacket ball ammo, and you guys said copper jacketed
We
ammo.
didn't hear that on our side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all we heard was ball ammo.
Technically, the dictionary term is hardball, a slang term for full metal jacket, bullet, pistol ammunition, particularly in 45 ACP caliber.
So now that they're losing, our audio sucks. Notice how that's happening. Notice how that's happening.
Hey, night strike.
The first one to bring something from the Civil War onto the screen. Something from the Civil War. But is anybody going to take his reproduction there from the Civil War?
It was used in the Civil War.
That reproduction was used in the Civil War? I'm going to...
Reproduction of something that was used in the Civil War.
Let's see if anything else comes up on the screen from the Civil War. Otherwise, you're going to let it go to a reproduction of something used in the Civil War.
Toilet paper. My ass.
It would have been creative to see something.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to use toilet paper, I'm going to
All right, it's going.
Doesn't care.
They did use chickens. They did use chickens.
PTC 6 nut has something. Like a PTC 6 nut. Maybe one of these.
All right, we're going to go with this reproduction because we couldn't get anything more authentic than a reproduction.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, look. Job has an. I don't think you can't count that either. Either it's a yes or a no. Reproduction doesn't count.
It was kind of used. I mean, a flint or well, yeah, percussion caps. Percussion caps were used during the war. What is? I can't tell what nut has.
Related to the Civil War in my house is my great grandfather's Civil flag.
Well, number one, your team captain isn't making you the top screen. So number one, all I see is a tiny postage stamp of a black blur that's squiggly at the bottom. So nobody can tell what the fuck that is. Nobody can still tell what that is. Make him full screen, and we still wouldn't be able to tell. Oh snap! Look at, they're being creative on the midnight side, and they made it full screen, and they brought up a bunch of stuff that was used during the Civil War. Now I don't know what to do. I'm going to give it to my audience's side. My audience's side is going to vote on this one. Yeah, there's a delay, but it's pretty bad. Who's getting this one? The frog side with their blurry squiggle and their reproduction revolver, or pancake side with a Google shot of a bunch of stuff from the Civil War. So far,
you don't even have anything tangible. Fuck those guys.
You know that like 10. You know that of the four.
It's a picture.
You know that.
And I had it in like 0.1 seconds.
You did. No, you did. But you were challenged, and you got to take a challenge at its face value. Now you do know that of the 14 people in my chat, 10 of them are on Pancake's panel. So I'm wondering how this voting is going to happen.
Oh my god.
No, Gary, you can't be deleting people's votes. Don't be doing that. You can lose mod status on my chat. I have 0 tolerance. So those now count as 5 for frog each.
Yeah, this is cheating.
That's cheating. They're not cheating. They're using the rules.
They brought
just because you choose.
Civil War.
Yeah, you brought up a reproduction revolver that's percussion. How many percussion rifles were used in the Civil War? Were they using percussion caps in the Civil War?
Yeah, they were.
I don't know. I mean, I know that we use them all the time.
This is an 1860 Springfield rifle musket. It's the predominant weapon of the Northern forces in the Civil War. Like, it's an actual like thing.
Oh no, we're done.
What's the score? What did the cheaters win by?
Yeah, we're ending because we wanted to end it at 9:30. It just went long because of this whole hassle with the Civil War. This is the second Civil War happening right now.
It's a boogaloo.
All right, so we barely avoided electric big poo. So let's see, we've got 105 for the cakes with 10 people. So that's like an average of 10 points per. And then we got 85 on the frog side. So you could say they mopped the floor with you.
Who mopped the floor with who?
They mopped the floor with y'all. 2 to 1.
Yeah, but look at our kill death ratio.
So I'd like to thank everybody who's watching. I'll end it on my side, and thank everybody who's on both panels for being patient, and the audiences for playing along. We like to play with the internet, have some fun. Anybody want to? Well, let's go with the losers first. Losers, you want to say anything as we leave? Plug. You can keep your show, of course, going. Go check out eHonda, the loser side. Chat is still going on over on the eHonda channel. Anything you guys want to say on your way out?
That was a great. That was a great lead-in. Thanks. Yeah, cheaters. That's what I gotta say. This is a fascism at work right here. If you guys want to know why you want to keep your gun rights, it's because there's fascist people like G-Webs who run chats and eventually become presidents who want to take your rights away from you potentially and do things that you might not like. So you might want to keep those rights. That's what I have to say. America.
All right. Well, thanks for being so gracious. And then we've got the champions, the winners. Who won the last one? Who was in the last chat battle?
I think we won the last.
I know who it wasn't. It wasn't Clover or Ghost because they didn't show up for the chat battle. I don't see Sarge in here. So who was it last time? It was Midnight's chat versus somebody, or was it these two? It was these two chats. It was these two chats, wasn't it?
Yeah, it totally was, and we won the last one.
Oh, so now it's tied.
So now we're 1-1.
So what does it feel like on the pancake side? What's it feel? Let me refresh. Says I can't hear you, so I'm going to refresh. Let you guys get your shit together, and then we'll ask you guys what it's like to be the winners. I have to refresh though, so you guys can hear them grinding your dicks into the dirt because of your losingness of it. All right, here we go. So now that those guys can hear you, there we go. Oh, they're having a good time. Okay, so if you guys want to say any parting words here about your winning on championship of the chat battle.
Well, I thought I was a sore loser, but holy shit. Right. So I think we should make this like a once every once in a while thing. We should make this like a standing thing. Well, I think we need a rematch because we're on 1 now. So we at least need to do it one more time to determine the champion. Anyway.
I am interested in anybody's ideas or suggestions for ideas on how to make this work better. I mean, we're just figured out that we can do it, and But yeah, I like the idea. I'm definitely down.
Family Feud stuff. Punish them once a month or once every other week. If they holler out their name and then Google the answer, I think you should punish them. And if they holler out their name, Google the answer, I still get it wrong, they should go down to 0.
I like something with consequences, and we definitely got to figure out some better tech, I think. And I'll keep working on my end to try to get maybe another computer. I think I thought about that last time too, right?
Well, I think what you could do, you could always do like, I think if you get one, if you get it wrong, maybe you lose 5 points. If you get it right, you win 10 points or something.
Or maybe you gain 5 points, but you lose 10, and then that way there's consequences for wrong answers.
Yeah, because just to get it, because right now, if you're like, there's no reason for you not to just right away just say your name, and try and be the first one and then guess. Even if you don't know, you can guess, but that'll make people a little more. Think about it a little bit more like, do I really know this?
Oh, I like that, because that's the thing about Roland over here saying frog and then having no idea what the answer is, because sometimes he knows the answer, other times he's just faking it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no consequences. And then you
that NY out, no, not NY, who was it? Dead Doors knew everything about reloading and cartridges and all that shit. And you're supposed to call out if any question like that came up. So that's what I did.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We're just saying going forward, we're thinking about ways to adjust it so that it just gets easier to hear.
That's okay.
Either that or put like a very strict 5-second limit on the time from when they call out before you can. If they call out before you finish the question, they have, I don't know, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Even 10. I mean, wait. Did you ever play bar trivia before, where like you have like the sooner you plug in your final answer, the more points you get, right? And then if you change it on a sliding scale as time goes on, you get less and less points for the correct answer.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do. I don't know if I can do all that.
That's pretty complicated.
Honda, it's not like we all can go to a certain place that sells free wings and steal all the iPads.
I'll make sure I bring my rule next time.
I'm sure they have an app for that. Is all I'm saying. Here you go. Listen, if you jump into the question, if you say your name really quick and you don't know it, I mean, obviously that has given the other team time to Google it too. So that's kind of the bonus for not being
That's true.
too early to jump in. And if you get it wrong, you lose like 5 points. And after you're called on, maybe you get like 10 seconds or something. You need to be able to converse with your team. You need a little bit of time, but not enough time to be able to Google it for a minute. You know what I mean? Like maybe 10, 15 seconds you get or something.
We should try having a spokesman. Like when we say pancakes, then you can say Family Feud. You can look around and you know, you can say 1911, and I could say no, it's a Glock. And then you could
there
say,
we
okay,
go.
team, we're going with 1911 or Glock, and only you can answer.
That's interesting. I don't know if that needs to be a rule, but that could be like a team strategy to make it more efficient for a team or something. Yeah.
I think we should send the frog people a participation trophy.
That's nice.
There you go.
Does the frog chat feel better now? Do you guys feel better that you're included?
Maybe a trophy for them. Show them the wound up some of the bitch trophy.
Everyone gets a trophy, right?
Yeah. You're as good as your mother said, and I will change opinions. What?
Get over here, Honda. Punch out your
Yeah, that should be a thing, man. I don't know.
I think I won.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get you guys next time. We'll be ready for you. We're sitting here. We're getting ready. We know what we're doing, and we're going to take you down, and you're just going to have to deal with it. So.
Honestly, you guys
I'm just pulling a Dr. Claw next time.
And not to mention, we've already been going for almost 2 hours when
Yeah.
we started this thing.
So no, they were literally at the 2 hour
fresh,
mark.
you know.
So I'm going to end it on my end. I want to thank everyone again for playing along and having fun on eHonda's Frog Chats on Sundays, on Midnight Range TMs, Sunday night chats, and over on Gun Channels. Community for conversations and stuff like this.
Right on.
Thanks, guys.
And we're going to go ahead.